Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin number 1, followed by Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and then we end with Avalanche at number 10. Let's get straight into it. BTC against USDT. So for Bitcoin, we are here. We're boxed in. Look at this daily, weekly shooting star, daily, weekly hammer. Strong selling pressure here, strong buying pressure here. So the suspicion is that we're going to be ranging here for a little while. To be honest, this is actually good. But how long are we going to be ranging? Again, we're not too sure. Could this be the halfway of a rally towards the upside? Second half coming up? Or could we be coming down? Double bottom? Heading higher? Again, we're not entirely sure. As long as we're above the skinny pink line, we are going to remain with a bullish bias for BTC. Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for ETH BTC. We are under the skinny pink line. Right. There was a very strong buy coming in. We're in a retrace right now. Again, how low are we going to retrace? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Right, if you pull out the Fibonacci retracement, we might be heading towards 0.618. We might be heading here. So, again, we're not entirely sure. Maybe a little bit more. Zip lower, 0.618, and after that, pump, we go back up. Yes. Again, not entirely sure, but this is ETH BTC for the moment. ETH against USD. Here we are for ETH USD. We are above the skinny pink line. I fear that we could be completing a head and shoulders here, which could bring us lower. But again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with our bullish bias for Ethereum. Even if you were to fall, right, I suspect this whole thing could be like a falling channel. Right, there's a noisy area over here. So again, we might find some support here before heading higher. Again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for Ethereum. BNB, so BNB against BTC. Here we are for BNB. We are again right under the nose of the resistance. Right, the head and shoulders breakdown. Now we're right at resistance. Are we gonna break higher? Break the skinny pink line as well? Yes, no? Not too sure. We're not too sure. We have a target over here that is still unhit. But the moment we take out the highs of the right shoulder, that's it. That's it. We consider this as invalidated. BNB against USDT. Here we are for BNB. We are, okay, in a consolidation. I kind of like what I see for BNB. I think more likely than not, this is going to be more upside. I think I said this last week and also the week before. I've made moves for BNB at $300 because I use Binance a lot. So you'll be wise to have some BNB to pay for fees. Yeah, I think it's going to do well. The moment we take out these highs though, we're going to consider these two downside targets as invalidated. So we're waiting for the move. We're almost there. We're above the skinny pink line. So we're already in a bullish bias, but technically we still have to take this out first. So yeah, there we go. That's our take for BNB. Solana against BTC. I think there is one more wave for Solana towards the upside. One more. We're in a consolidation of sorts. Yeah, so more upside. More upside is to be expected. Could we zip a bit lower first? Of course. Is this an obvious bullish continuation chart pattern? No, it's not. What chart pattern? There's no chart pattern. This is Sol BTC. Sol against USD. Here we are for Sol USD. But we're definitely in a consolidation though. So again, more upsides to be expected. We're close to taking out these highs. So we're probably going to take out these highs and these highs. And then there will be resistance at around 160. We're at $96. So this is another 60%, I think. Yeah, another 60% towards the upside. So more upside is to be expected for Solana. But the question we always ask is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? Could we zip a bit lower first before heading higher? Or are we going to zip higher from here? Again, we're not entirely sure. The chart pattern just isn't really that obvious for Solana. So yeah, it's a no-go for us. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. XRP is weak against BTC. We're heading towards the noisy area over here. So again, more downside to be expected for XRP. Maybe 20-30%. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's a no-go for us. Against USD, XRP is so dangerous. Why? So many clusters of stop sells here, 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 here. Look at this. Right. The whales could just pull the price down. Sweep everybody's stop sell order over here. And then only push the price higher. So there is the danger for XRP. It's definitely not a long. Not at this point of time, of course, we could get surprises and it could hit higher, but we're mucking around the skinny pink line. This is already weakness, right? You should be pulling away from the skinny pink line, not mucking around it. So yeah, it's a no-go for us. It's still very weak, very weak. ADA against BTC. Here we are for ADA. ADA is also marking around the skinny pink line. No clear signs of a bullish reversal chart pattern. Could we be coming back under the skinny pink line? For sure. Could we be heading higher? Of course. Any trade here? No. It's nothing for us to work with on the smaller time frames, but on the bigger time frames, the higher time frames, you can see a very beautiful ABCDE. Right. But the question we always ask is this the bottom? Could we still head a little bit lower first before heading higher? We could, right? So what's the story, Morning Glory? What's the story? Is this the very bottom? Are we going to head higher from here? Again, only time will tell. But ADA against USD looks good. Because ADA against USD, just like BNB, is in a consolidation. Right? When you rise fast. Woo! Woo! But when you fall very slowly. Very slowly. This is the kind of price action that we want to see. And then, yeah, more likely than not, we should be heading towards our $1.25 target for Cardano. More likely than not. So if ADA USD is rising, very likely the BTC pair is going to be rising as well. Again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias and we look for opportunities to go long. Avalanche, AVAX against BTC. Here we are for AVAX. AVAX is also above the skinny pink line. So again, the bias is bullish for AVAX. More upside? Yes, sir, more upside. How much higher? If I had to guess, 0.00, yeah, sub 0.002, maybe 1.8. Maybe 1.8. Yeah, again, there's a noisy area over here. So more likely than not, we're hitting here. So one more wave towards the upside. But again, the question we always ask is this the bottom? Right? Could we still have a surprise? Take out the lows before heading higher? Of course. Yeah, it's just not as obvious. So, to be honest, if you look very carefully, right, this is something like an inverse head and shoulders that's already formed, where we're kind of down again. So if you stretch this across, left shoulder, whole thing is a head, getting a right shoulder up, potentially for AVAX. So we're leaning bullish for AVAX. We're expecting much more upside for AVAX BTC. And if BTC is rising, AVAX BTC is rising, very likely the USD pair is going to be rising as well. Again, noisy area over here. So more upside is to be expected. Potentially close to, I think we're probably going to take out these highs though. So we're probably going to head towards like, $100. We're at 35. Still a lot to go. Very interested. But we want to see clear tradable chart patterns for AVAX first, right? Even if you were to rise, we'll still have to wait for a retrace before, doing something like this. So yeah, for the moment, we're not entirely sure what the AVAX whales have in mind. But we're anticipating more upside eventually for AVAX. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!